The movie is fun. That's what we want, right? Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The Marvels. The movie is directed by Nia DaCosta, stars Bria Lawson, Iman Vellani, Tiana Paris, and of course, Samuel Jackson. Let's talk about the villain first, because she's probably the weakest part of the movie because it's not exactly about her. Her name is Dar-Benn, and she finds this bangle, and it entangles the three heroes. Her motivation is simple. She wants to find resources to save her people. She has to kill other people to save her people, but that's the cost. She's not strong in the sense of she's not going around trying to murder everyone. She's not even trying to go around and murder Captain Marvel. She doesn't like her, but her goal is not to kill Captain Marvel. Her motivations are simple. The heroes, they work together. They have great chemistry. I love watching them figure things out together. It was just so much fun to see. Captain Marvel, she has to get used to being around other people. She has to get used to working with other people. And I think she does a good job of that. Yes, she's come in to help the Avengers, but she hasn't spent time. We haven't seen her spend time with other heroes like that. And it takes some getting used to have them on the ship and to have her ask for help to do certain things because she has all this power. She thinks a lot of the time she can just do it on her own. Monica is getting used to her abilities. She knows how to use it, but it's things that she hasn't quite mastered yet. She has to deal with her past, with Carol and everything that happened with her leaving and not seeing her again. She's also very smart. She's very intelligent, and she's there to break things down for the audience. When they're talking about super smart, sciencey stuff in the movie, Monica's like, oh, it just means this. And, she breaks it down for us to make it simple. Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani, she is, to me, the heart and soul of this movie. She is a star in the making. She is a fangirl. Yes, we know that. If you watch Miss Marvel, you saw that. You don't have to watch that to enjoy this movie. But she's a fangirl for Captain Marvel. She took her name and everything. But she also shows a lot of emotion in this particular movie. Her family is in this movie, and they are great whenever they come on screen. If you watch if you watch Miss Marvel, you know how cool her family is and how much they love each other and show that love. And Miss Marvel does that to these heroes, to these grown women who she just met. She's not afraid to show her emotions. She also has to deal with being a hero on a greater scale and dealing with tough decisions that comes with being a hero. But I loved her interactions with Monica and with Carol. It was one scene in particular where she hugs Monica, like after some information is said, she hugs Monica and she brings in Carol. And it's just like, it just felt right because that's the type of character she is. She's not afraid to show that, she cares about these people. Monica and Carol have their own dynamic that they have to deal with, and I'm glad the movie did not spend a whole bunch of time with that in terms of them being bitter towards each other for different reasons. Like Monica has a reason, like you never came back. And they didn't want to talk at first, like through the headset, but they do come face to face. And Carol, she's in a space where she thinks it might be still cool, and she tries to call her Lieutenant Trouble. And I've seen people online saying that nobody would get that reference. Just watch the first movie, you get that reference. And they don't, it's awkward, but they don't like yell at each other in that instance. They're trying to figure out what's going on with their abilities and how to figure things out. And then they do have the conversation, and Monica tells her how she feels, like, you never came back, I needed you. And Carol understands that, and it's not a back and forth of, oh, I was trying to do this. It's later on an apology, of why I did what I did. And it just shows the growth of the characters and the maturity of the characters. And even with Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, it's at a point where Captain Marvel, again, apologizes to Miss Marvel for something that happens. And it's just cool to see these characters do that, even though they don't really know each other that well. It's fun to see them learn and grow together. Their abilities are entangled. when they use their abilities at the same time, they switch places with each other. They have a cool montage. It's so much fun watching them learn how it works. The montage of them just doing different things. They double dutch in this movie of trying to make sure they understand how their abilities work. Is the movie silly? Yes, that's what it's supposed to be. It's a silly movie. Is there stakes to it in terms of what Dar-Benn is doing, hurting other people? Yes, but it doesn't take away from the fun of this movie and of these characters interacting with each other. Nick Fury, he is also a little silly in this. Like, Secret Invasion didn't do any favors for Nick Fury, for me. And in this movie, he seems a little bit more laid back. He's not the same, just always serious Nick Fury. He throws out some jokes. He has good chemistry with Captain Marvel because, you know, that's his homie from way back when. And it's just a different take on Fury. At times, for me, it was a little off-putting because I'm like, why is he so jokey right now? Is this really the Nick Fury? But again, Secret Invasion didn't go into everything that happened once he blipped away. So he seems a little bit more laid back. He does spend time with Kamala's family, and I think that helps because the mom in particular, she don't care who it is. She's going to talk how she talks. And I think that made Nick Fury feel a little more at ease around the family. I thought it was a fun movie. It's a cool mid-credit scene. There's a cool cameo. It's a fun movie, and it doesn't have to be compared to Endgame like everybody likes to do. And I know why people are just hating on this movie. It's because it's a black woman director, and it's a bunch of women leading this movie, and I don't know, the internet just likes to hate on women. That's what I believe, and I've seen it, you know, throughout my time on the internet. But those are just my thoughts. I really enjoyed the movie. Again, it's not the best movie ever, but it's a lot of fun with some fun characters, and I think you should check it out in theaters. Those are just my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.